CityLife for me represents one of my most favorite projects that I have ever been involved in because it's a project that has to do with the city itself. It's not just about one building, but it's about a master plan, and it's also about a really 21st century style of life in one of the favorite cities in the world, my city, Milano. I think it's a great contribution to a sustainable, high-density development with park, with all the amenities, and with the pleasures and traditions of life in Milano. CityLife is a musical composition because it's about proportions. It's about the different sounds of the park, of the piazza, of the inside of the apartment. I would say it's a composition that is like a fugue or symphony of life, of everyday life. I lived in Milano back in 1986, 87, 85. I have seen how tremendous the development of Milano today is. It's really a quantum leap from the city I knew in the middle 80s. And I think it's a city moving forward very powerfully to compete with the greatest cities in the world, whether it's London, New York, Paris, Beijing. It's a city in the center of culture. Asian cities where I work are developing very, very rapidly, but they have also different culture, different tradition, and one cannot do in Europe what one is doing in Asia. It's a different history, different tradition, and each place is unique, so each genius loci dictates what should be done, what can be done. Well, I think architecture, for one, is not an experimental art. You can't just do architecture and then say, I would like to do it differently. Then it's bad architecture. Architecture is stable. It's in the earth, it's in the sky. You have to be sure that what you're building is going to be sustainable, if not for decades, for hundreds of years. You cannot be an architect if you don't anticipate needs that will develop for people in the future. These needs have to be appreciated not only functionally, but spiritually, that people have to have a joy and have to have a sense of celebrating their days wherever they are, and that's really the goal of architecture. Architecture is about innovation, which means not about imitation. I don't want to imitate even successful architects. I want to be innovative in addressing the issues in front of me.